Warning. You are about to watch a program that is setting the standard for YouTube content. We don't charge for access, we don't sell account reviews, and we don't pass the bill to you. YouTube is free, Discord is free, and that's exactly how it should be. Time to level up.
You're watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything, it's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here, they start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights, it was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
What up, WWC? Welcome in to one of our favorite days, which is War Day. It is time. It is that time for some Warzone Duel. Second round, 118 versus 43. On the other second round, on the other side of the bracket, we have 120 versus 96. And it is, it's exciting stuff, man. I always love it. Always love this time. And we'll be following along. So, as you know, a few extra tips for just making sure before your Warzone duels. Do your best, stack your drill grounds, stack your hospital, as many troops as you can. Have your emergency center ready to go for extra troops. All places to store extra troops. Drill grounds started, extra troops in there. You got some speed ups for those hospitals. And remember to always use your alliance to batch heal, whatever that means to you. It's important to know what your alliance, how big it is, and how much you can batch heal at one time. So is that 2,000? Is that 3,000, 4,000, 5,000? It's so important to know that number because you'll have a lot of time to do it when it comes to Warzone Duel. But yeah. So, also, Discord, ensure that Discord is on. So you want to talk to your alliance and know your game plan, know where you're supposed to be, know when you're popping in, know what you're doing, all those good things. And yeah. That's it for today's lessons for Warzone Duel. Walls too. Actually, I'll take my own advice. Make sure you check your teams before you go in. A lot of times we do, world boss, whatever. It's a Friday before, right? It could be out, could be whatever. Could have been the day before. You could have been doing something. So just double check your teams. Make sure you have them all aligned the way that you were expecting. Check your walls. Make sure that's in line. So you don't have to do that on the battlefield, or somebody doesn't have to hit you first. You learn that lesson, right? And another thing that you can do is before you drop in, you always get those warning messages. You're going to get 2 warning messages, right? Every war, everybody gets 2 warning messages. You get the warning message where you drop in, you're on contaminated ground, and they give you a warning you're going to lose your shield. Then there's the second warning when you're going to an RS square. You're going to get another warning saying whatever, it's on contaminated ground, you're going to lose shield, or somebody else is going, whatever those two messages say during Warzone. Or anytime you're in contaminated mud. What you can do to make sure those messages don't pop up, take your shielded base and go to drop in on contaminated ground. Click it like you're going to drop. Don't worry, that box pops up and it warns you you're going to lose your shield or whatever. What you could do at that point in that box is click that you don't want to see it again. Then click cancel. And the next time you try to drop in, it will not appear. So you don't actually have to bust your shield. You don't actually have to go in order to dismiss those boxes. But what you could do ahead of time for yourself so you don't get the boxes is make sure that you check the boxes to make it go away. So there you go. So I would recommend you do that. Who knows where I am right now? Look at me. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know where I am. That's what happens when hopping back and forth. Usually you're going to shield, you're going to do something. You just end up in the middle of nowhere if you're rush to shield. All right, peoples. What's up, Beck? Welcome, buddy. You ready for some more? I bet you are. Oh, you still can't play on your account? Oh, yeah, all you Apple people. All you Apple people are stuck. I forgot about it. Well, the good news is you're going to get a bunch of diamonds. I mean, 300, 500 diamonds to make up for all that. What up, Ant? Welcome in. Shout out to 670. I heard if you do an update, Apple, if you restart your phone, it's working. I think I've heard if you uninstall the game and reinstall, it works. That's what a lot of people have said. So try to uninstall the game and then just reinstall a fresh copy if you're on Apple and you can't get in. And you should be golden. All right. As of, I know, what would I do without those yeah, hey, if you really can't get in though, Cam, I'm telling you, uninstall and reinstall. So it'll work. I haven't had a problem. As I have a Samsung Fold. Very happy with my phone. Love it. I am not Apple. Have not had a problem. No hiccup. Actually, I think I'm going to go get get in the waiting list for the new Fold that's coming out. I'm going, I think today. I'm going to go do that. Go get the Fold 8. Samsung Fold 8. I can't live without that Fold now. Once you go into that Fold, I've had that Fold for like a year and a half, 2 years. And man, once you have it, I have the one that like opens up. It's almost like a mini tablet. Man, I do everything with that thing. When you go somewhere and you have like, I don't know, like a store rewards or something, and they go to scan your barcode, everybody says the same thing to me, like, what the hell is that? How'd you get that phone? What is it? Blah, blah, blah. Happens all the time. All right. So we have 10 minutes to go before the war. It's the best time before the war. It's always fantastic. Always fantastic. I'll also say that I do like this skin. And although I always do what's better for my game, and I need red prints that's gonna be better for my game, but I do now look forward to getting this skin because I didn't realize how much I really like this skin until I unlocked it to use it, to try it out. And this would be the next skin that I pick out of the store. I know there's one that's sitting in the store right now, but you can see here some participation happening for 118. You think? You think? Just begun. Little picnic. Little picnic for 118, folks. Oh my god, do not leave ever, guys. Ever. Reinforce Zab. Nobody's helping out Zab. There you go. No little squares around. And we are down to 3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes before the pre-action stops. All right, they got somebody. As long as you're filling it, we're good. Mm-hmm. Wait for my damn thing to come back. Forever. So half burnt. All right. All right, guys. Sorry. Situating, figuring stuff out. In regards to where I want to be. Pivotal time for where we are trying to accomplish. Um, I'm in 2100 server range. Finished season 1 a week ago. Top dogs in our grouping are like 145 million to 100 million. What's the average, Mike? Mike Nardone? 145 million to 160 million, but what's the average? Like, what's the fifth person, I wonder, in that server? What do you say? 2100 server range? I'll have to scope that out after. Let's see what's going on over there. All right, everybody. So 96. We got 120 and 96. 96 1. All right, so this one is done. Let's check out the rest of them before we get to next week. So 96 is done. 91. I don't know where they're. You hit the grouping. Just drop us right in the capital. Oh, this is still going at least. So 94% though. All right, 94 to 11. 116 versus 91. Still going. 116 looks like it's got control though. 1, 2, 3 cannons. Looks like 91 still rolling, but who's 116 have here? Take a look. All right. Okay. Good 336, 300 million. Okay. Yep. There you go. Well, what the hell? They went above the chat. Ain't that some bullshit? I was sitting in there and the chat never moved and the eggs happened above. That's wild. Wild. Sitting here waiting for those eggs. All right, let's see. That's so 116 1, we know that. 116 beat 91. And we got one more. 55. And this is good. So this one's all done 55 1. That means 55 beat 33. So yeah, 55 55 next week, 55 versus 116. Be my guess since they both won. And then 120, fight 43. Who will be well rested, I would imagine, since 96 won pretty handily. So. All right, everybody. So to get back to your Saturday, just to line you up, first of all, 81. I'm sorry. I'm right now. 43. First of all, hey, listen. I give them. They showed up and they fought. Big guys, good stuff. Appreciate them actually showing up and fighting because they had a strong crew over there. 81, and it's our first time playing the OGs. So completely respect them and happy to see them in our bracket. It's almost like an honor, I feel like, and also for them showing up incredibly strong. So congrats to them to making their way. Congrats to 118. That is 11 Warzone duels in a row, victories in a row. So next week we play 96. So 96. Now, for those of you that don't know, 96 was actually the #1 ranked server for transfers in our grouping. So they were the strongest server grouping there was. So it'll be 118 versus 96 next week. All right. So that is where we are for next week. So we will be here per usual tomorrow night with I'm not sure yet, actually. I don't know. I didn't look at the schedule to see who is on for tomorrow. We will be here tomorrow, and then it's likely Monday night. We'll see you as well. All right. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday, guys. You could have been anywhere for a Warzone duel, and you chose to be with us. And for that, I truly thank you and appreciate you. QB18, out.